have to be honest, though.
Yeah.
Even with no visa required, doing this yourself sounds absolutely terrifying.
Oh, definitely.
Like DIY medical tourism.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out which of the thousands of doctors specializes in your exact pathology. Trying to securely transfer your medical records. Without a guide, it sounds like a recipe for getting lost in translation immediately.
DIY medical tourism is incredibly dangerous for those exact reasons. And this is why professional concierge services have emerged as the crucial bridge.
Right.
The report highlights a company called MedBridge NZ as the prime example of this. They don't perform the surgery themselves. They handle all the intense logistical friction.
So they operate this 7-stage concierge model that essentially holds your hand from start to finish.
Yes, they step in and take your local medical records, securely translating and transferring them. They use their network to match you with the specific high-volume expert in China who specializes in your exact condition.
Which is huge.
It is. Then they handle the flights, they book the medical-grade recovery accommodation, and they provide on-site bilingual clinical advocates who stay by your side in the hospital.
Wow.
And when you're discharged, they translate the surgical reports back into English and hand them directly to your local doctor back home for follow-up care.
But the most fascinating part of their strategy, to me at least, is how they handle the psychological and financial anxiety before you ever even get on a plane.
The remote consultation.
Yes. Imagine the stress of flying 8,000 miles just hoping you are a candidate for a procedure.
The remote consultation is brilliant. Before you spend a single dime on travel, you have an encrypted video call from your living room directly with the Chinese surgical expert.
That changes everything.
It really does. You get a definitive second opinion, a customized treatment plan, and a precise budget. You know exactly what the clinical outcome and the financial costs will be before you ever commit. It completely eliminates the sunk cost fallacy.
So, bringing this all together, we are basically looking at a perfect storm.
Yeah, we are.
You have failing delivery in Western public healthcare systems, trapping people in endless waiting rooms, and causing massive time toxicity.
Right.
You have China utilizing AI in massive scale to engineer waiting out of the equation entirely, creating this surplus of highly practiced, muscle memory-driven medical care.
Yep.
And now, the borders are wide open with concierge services removing all the administrative friction.
This really forces a complete rethink of how you handle a medical crisis. Your options for life-saving care are no longer limited by your zip code or, your local government's budget constraints. The technology and the pathways exist to bypass the blockage entirely, which raises an important question. As seamless cross-border medical concierge services become the absolute standard, will Western public healthcare systems be forced into a massive, disruptive innovation to compete and keep patients home?
Or are we looking at a future where healthcare is treated exactly like globalized e-commerce? I mean, just like we manufacture electronics where the supply chain is most efficient, we might be entering an era where we simply route the human body to wherever the medical supply chain is the most capable, the most practiced, and the fastest.
Exactly.
Because if you were sitting in that waiting room and you smell the smoke, and someone offers you a direct flight to a state-of-the-art building where the fire was put out by AI before it even started, you're going to take the flight.
Oh, absolutely.
You aren't going to sit there and wait for your turn to burn.